just the fact that he want to be a part of my work. If he don't come on official, he just want to be a part of the family. It's a lot of fun.
I mean, as a receiver, what kind of person do you look for?
He's fast, shifty, very slow. So yeah, he bring a lot to the table.
What do you see in the new quarterbacks?
Um,
A couple new quarterbacks.
All right.
they all throw the ball good. Getting down the offense, getting everybody to the line. They all impress me very well. So hopefully they keep it going.
What would you say about De'Aaron?
He's very good. He can throw the ball. He can run. He's athletic, man. He's good.
He's not a super tall kid.
He a baller though. So it doesn't matter. Long as he can ball.
Derek, how different was it? I mean, I know it's not full pass, but you got a little extra weight in the shoulder pass. Running around in the up tempo, did you feel a little bit of a difference?
I didn't feel much different. I mean, it's still gonna be the same pace, same everything. It's just a mindset thing.
You took a step of playing time for last season. What's kind of for you the next step this offseason that you're working on, something that you're game to get better for next season?
Me personally, I gotta work on my leadership skills. I mean, I'm not an older guy now. I gotta step up to the plate. Let the young guys know what to do, lead by example. Yes.
Been doing some of that, or what is that?
Yeah, I've been trying. I mean, it's not the best, it's not the hardest thing to do because you got a whole bunch of people trying to lead the way, but I'm trying to lead by example, show them the right way that they need to do.
DJ, what did you see from Takori and Christian Williams? They're young corners who were freshmen last year.
I see them. They've improved a lot. Learning the formations that we're seeing, learning the defense is been going well for them.
Is Coach Baker, I guess, demanding anything different from you guys this year? Maybe to change anything up?
We haven't changed much, but we know that we got to get more chemistry, get more hands on people. We got to be the best secondary in the country.
I think Al said yesterday or 2 days ago that you guys are also communicating more, learning how to communicate faster, even without using looking at each other. I guess different hand signals.
Yeah. So because it's such a up-tempo offense, we won't be able to get a look at the safety and give him a hand signal or whatnot. So it'll be like, okay, I give him a hand signal like this, so he'll tell me, I can hear it. All right, I got you. As long as I tap something, as long as me and him on the same page and we get that another call.
Couple more questions for DJ.
Cornerbacks are competing for playing time. Obviously, with the trade around, in the sense that there's a competition to be that top on the team, either to face whoever you're going to face, but to be essentially the best corner on the team. You sense that kind of a competition.
We're all competing. I mean, no one has the number one spot, no one has the number two spot, number three spot, so we're all competing for that time. That's what you want.
Hey,
Last question.
anything you can say on the tight ends? You know, it was confirmed today that Michael Irvin II is leaving, and I know that Brevin is out recuperating. So we're going to talk to Will today. Any comments on Will and Irvin?
I mean, next man up. I mean, we can't do nothing about what happens. So we just got to step up to the plate. I mean, Larry Hodge got to step up. The freshman got to step up. So
What can you say about Will Mallory?
he's very athletic, tall, fast guy. He got hands, so he's a problem. He can play wide out, tight end, whatever you want to do.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, DJ.
Thank you.
Thanks, DJ.
All right, guys, going to questions for Gervin Hall.
Gervin, take a step forward. Take a step forward.
We just asked DJ about what maybe Coach Baker is demanding a little bit more of you guys as a defense. What in your perspective, what is he wants to know this year from you guys?
More physicality from all the DBs. I mean, all around. I mean, that's.
Can you get a little more physicality now that you put the shoulder pads on? Was there some noise out there today? What was it like?
Spring, like weightlifting, we've been waiting on this. So, I mean, we got more weeks. We're gonna defend it.
Physically, how do you feel playing against this high tempo? You guys good enough shape to handle it?
Yeah, I mean, y'all seen our Sunday guys on the track. I mean, we feel, everybody in pretty good shape.
I was asking about each of the quarterbacks, how they're looking, the new guys, the young guys, Derek.
He's balling right now, but as far as the young guys, they all doing it. Like, you can't ask for too much.
How's Tyler looking?
And that, he's doing pretty good.
Yeah, and Peyton.
Yeah.
Did you get any licks in today, or?
I mean, nah, not really. They was going to whistle kind of early.
What are your early impressions of Keyshawn Washington?
Really just to like teach him. I mean, he was just like how I was when I first came in. Like, I wanted to know everything.
You see that in him? He's really trying to
he's
absorb
very
as much
coachable.
information.
How's the communication on the back end with all the DBs compared to like this time last year? Because all you guys are coming back. And,
Yeah, actually we improved. I mean, from us starting off last year, we was kind of like timid. Now we like speaking and making checks.
DJ was starting explaining how like the communication is different too. That you guys aren't necessarily even looking at each other because you have to line up quicker. How do you think that's helping you guys?
It's gonna help us in the season because I mean, like anybody trying to tempo us, we're already.
What are your impressions of the new offense, and is it more difficult to defend in practice?
It's a little bit difficult, but I mean, as I told him, I mean, as long as we get set up quicker and we give it to the play, we'll be out there.
What about Keontre? He was in your position. Good to say if he moved the striker. How's he handling the move? And what have you seen out of his?
He's been doing great. I mean, I love Matt Striker. I mean, he's balling. He's making hits too.
Anything you say about Will Mallory when we talked to him today? What kind of player is he?
Will he a hard working man? I mean, he made me want to work hard. I mean, you seen us up there like this.
the new offense, do they test you guys on deep balls more than you've seen in past years?
I mean, I really don't know yet. He just started. So.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Hey, before you start, what's the J stand for? We were trying to figure that out before.
All right, guys. Going to
So it's Stallone Junior Scaife?
Yeah, the long escape.
No, but all right, we'll talk.
got it.
So are you excited to get the pads up? I mean, I know I see a shoulder pad, but the linemen are usually excited about getting the pads. So what was it like?
It was good. It feels good. Me and John Phillips competed a lot, so I let the other guy. I was back at that.
Why do you like
Right, Clark?
specifically?
Huh?
Why do you like him specifically?
You gonna give me the work? I know if I slide, you gonna do me.
What else have you seen from the D linemen going up against him? Any other guys standing out?
Jalal Holland
Yeah, why is that?
and Jared Heston.
Okay, why those guys?
He's powerful, strong, speed, everything a D-line can have.
How much of an adjustment has the up tempo had? How much of an adjustment?
You're gonna get tired, but you're gonna get used to that.
Was the first practice tough? Like, could you tell a difference?
How many seconds is it usually between plays? Like between a guy getting tackled and you guys running up to line of scrimmage? Do you hear my
Like a good 5 seconds, 5 to 6 seconds. Because right when it's done, you set the ball down. So you gotta run down for it. Get set it up.
Is it confusing at all? Why is that? You'd think it would be.
Plays just simple. Break down simple to us.
BJ, how's Zion approaching this spring?
Zion doing good. He's competing for a spot again. Everybody competing. I only got the starting job. I'm just moving around different positions.
Are you moving around, trying different spots a lot? Where do you think you'll end up settling? You don't know yet.
Where do you feel most comfortable?
Anyway.
What's the difference to you in like playing guard or tackle? Just
Well, you got to be more powerful. Tackle, you got to have more speed for guys coming off the edge, and like corners and outside linebackers.
That's Coach Justice.
He's a good coach.
You guys, he's taking you guys out to eat yet or do anything like that? Any activities? I mean, he likes to take his players places.
Not yet, but he's not something.
It's off the field. What's his personality like? Why do you think he'd be a good fit?
He's like a big brother. He's not no old coach. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Joke with you guys a lot.
Yeah, but it's time to really get it.
Can you tell when you guys go at a tempo, when you get the tempo going, can you tell that the defensive line getting tired? Can you feel it? Can you sense
Yeah,
it?
sometimes I got to move my way.
I also want to ask about John Campbell. His approach to his first few practices. You saw him at left tackle a little bit. So.
He's doing good. Everybody competing for a spot. Nobody's spot secure.
Jalen Rivers is a guy that everybody's excited about because he's an All-American. What's his arrival been like on the offensive line?
Kind of remind me of me when I first got there. Also, keep working. The effort. Just his effort. Yeah.
how is it physically
more
stronger?
quality to play at this level.
Like right now as a freshman? It's hard to do.
I ain't go against him yet, so I don't really know.
What do you feel your best position is? Like
Anywhere, versatile.
you're happy no matter where you play.
Do you feel like the new offense makes things easier for the offensive line in general?
Yes.
In what way?
Because when they try to like adjust or make an audible on defense, you just snap the ball in the middle of it.
Blocking assignments simpler too at all, or is it very similar to the natural?
I mean, really, every playbook got the same thing. Got outside zone, inside zone. It's similar, but it's different colors.
Great. Thank you, DJ.
What, Matt? He said that Jones is down at IG.
Yeah.
It's like a young guy.
You stop because
Or like a
I
young
think he said it's like a big brother or
So
something.
is DJ skate?
He'll take photos.
DeLong Jr. skate.
Yeah, but what did he say?
Depends on the
This
height
is
of
like
the
a
guy.
young
Some
guy?
people
What did
fine.
they say?
Then he said others are
Like a big
black
brother.
and tan.
I heard a big break. I stay right here.
Yeah, that's fine.
But he made it. He's not an old guy. Like,
Yeah, yeah, I don't know.
I've been trying to go low.
No, you're
because I
fine.
know you're.
Yeah, you're fine. You're not in. First guy, you were like.
He stepped back.
You said the offense is simple. Everybody's saying this offense is simple. I love it. I mean, they can play fast.
yeah, I know Justin.
I didn't see Bubba Bolden at practice. No, I didn't see Bubba Bolden at practice. But yeah, everybody keeps saying the offense is simple. I love it.
You're shooting wide back.
Well, not too much, but if they start rocking, then you're out of front.
Yeah, man, I was in the Marine Corps for 4 years.
He went up for an interception and then he celebrated with broken hall and he came down here.
That's their job. I mean, that's they do it because it goes with their job and how they report. It helps them write stories. They want me to ask them different stuff. I'll ask them different stuff one day. You do it. You do it.
Oh, Dow Jones is only down 460.
Oh, don't do it to me, Susan. We need that up.
No kidding.
What did it end at yesterday?
Baker, D coordinator. What?
We got the coordinator. He's crazy.
Been trimming that beard a little bit, huh?
Okay, I'm gonna try to ask something different. Let's see.
Coach, what's the biggest, I guess, positive of having an offense that's running that high tempo for a defense?
I think, well, two things. One, it forces you have to know your job. There's not enough time to look at the linebacker next to you or the safety next to you or anybody next to you and say, what's my job? So you find out as a coach and as a player, do you really know your job? You think you might know it in the film room or through walkthroughs, but it's a lot different from the tempo. And then the second thing is probably just, it's hard to simulate, especially once we get into the season and some of the teams we're going to play are our tempo teams. It's hard to simulate that in scout teams. So we'll be well prepared for it going into the season.
Baker, just, which teams were there off the top of your head that maybe similar tempo or at least
North Carolina is one. Florida State, Coach Norvell, they'll be tempo. Those are two that just off the top of my head.
Your defensive backs, there's some experience there. Linebacker, not so much anymore.
Right. It's a lot different than last spring. It's a lot of fun, getting out here and being the linebacker coach. And I mean, we're starting from scratch. Outside of Zach McLeod, there's zero experience, out on the field right now. So it's been a lot of fun, and like I just alluded to, if you don't know your job, it's gonna get exposed very quickly. And then I think our DBs are doing a good job communicating back there.
That's fun to you to coach.
Oh, I love
Guys
it.
that haven't done it.
That's what to me. Whenever being able to develop guys and watching them grow over the course, to me, that's one of the more rewarding things about this job.
When is it not? When does it turn into?
When they think they
worry,
know it all.
So another byproduct of not having a guy like Shaq, thinking his new leadership has to come along. Just
Absolutely.
across the whole defense, who have you seen take on that role?
I think Zach McLeod obviously is kind of a natural fit for that, but just the DBs in general, all those guys coming back. You talk about Gervin Hall, Amari Carter, Al Blades, DJ Ivey. A lot of those guys have played a lot of ball, so it's kind of cool. Like I said, it's a lot different than last spring and even last fall. Those guys are really been very loud and very supportive.
What has Jalen Phillips shown with his movement and athleticism? I know they're not in pads.
He's a special dude. I mean, he is all of 6'6", probably 260 plus pounds. But the thing that's very impressive about him is how well he bends. He understands leverage. He does a great job getting under offensive tackles pads. And that's probably been, especially when you consider he hadn't played football in so long. That's one thing that kind of usually takes a little bit of time is leverage and pad level. But he's done a great job with it.
How long do you think it'll be before he's back in his real form because he has sat out for so long?
Every guy's different. Obviously, it's a huge boost to get him here in the spring. Last year, and I'm just thinking of Trayvon Hill off the top of our head, where we didn't have him in the spring and was battling, an injury through fall camp, and it took him about 6 weeks. So I would assume probably by the end of the spring, it ought to come back to him pretty quick.
Do you remember what weight he reported at? Because he looked pretty skinny when
Oh,
he first showed
I
up.
think he was like 225. No, I think it's 264. I think so. Coach Feely and his staff and Jalen have done a phenomenal job. He looks the part.
You understand a lot of linebackers out for spring. You're right. Maybe you're worried at all about that affecting them coming far. You think you're still going to be able to do enough, maybe watching some of the guys.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you'd like them to be able to get out here and get reps. I think we have 5, maybe 6 guys that we're missing right now. So, just experience. There's no substitute for experience. So we'd love to have them out here. But I do think they're doing a good job meeting on their own and putting in the extra work. But they're going to have to play catch-up, come fall camp. So, yeah, we'd love to have them out here, but it is what it is.
You haven't seen Steve and Jennings in a while. Right? When do you think you'll finally get them?
I would think probably in fall camp. I don't think we'll probably see that all this spring.
I know it's still very early, but with Jalen Phillips, are you envisioning if there's ways you can get him on the field, Rousseau and Rocher, kind of similar to Garvin and Hill with Rousseau?
Yeah, I think there definitely could be a point in time where we make that lineup happen.
The spring's all about teaching, obviously. With the offense running plays so quickly, is it more of a challenge for you to say, here's how you have to think differently because you don't have time really to process?
I think there's the difference is now you're coaching off of film. There's no time. There's very little time in between plays to go up and say, hey, you have a gap, or hey, do this. So, the blessing in that is players don't know they've messed up and they're on to the next play. Where sometimes coach gets onto a kid and lets it affect them for a couple plays. So that's kind of the blessing and the curse behind it. But I think it's a positive. I think it's a huge positive when you talk about you as a coach understand how well a kid understands it, because there is no time to teach it. Like I said, there's no time to ask your buddy. So they can know it in the film room, they can know it in a walkthrough, but if they can't know it at this tempo, they don't know it well enough, and we got to continue to develop those guys.
What does Avery have to bring to the table?
Speed, he can run. He has a lot of natural instincts. Still a long ways to go when you talk about development. I think he's got to continue to get stronger. And this is really his first time. He got here late in fall camp, so he's really learning the defense for the first time. So he's got a long way to go, but he's a great athlete.
What
Coach,
kind
it
of
seems
strides
like
have you
you're
seen
pretty
from
pleased. You sound very positive, but you sound like you're pretty pleased with what you've seen so far.
There's been some good and some bad. I wouldn't say we got a long way to go.
But I mean,
I mean, it's spring ball, and like I said, to me, we're having a lot of fun. There's a different energy, in my opinion, on both sides of the ball. I think it's kind of cool when you don't have quote unquote established players on defense and watching who's stepping up in a leadership role or who's stepping up with their play on the field. So, it's like a new baby. It's exciting right now, and then you realize you got to change a bunch of diapers. So, no, it's a lot of fun. Right?
what strides have you seen from Christian Williams and Corey College, guys that were young corners last year and now have another season spring?
I think both of them are doing some really good things. I think Christian has come a long way with his technique. I thought it probably took him a little bit longer last year to develop, maybe than to Corey, and then they kind of caught up to each other. And I think both of those guys are pushing Al and DJ every day. And one point emphasis this spring is the depth chart is very fluid, and it's going to change daily based off of production. So I think we've probably seen 3 or 4 starting corners in 3 days. Which is a pretty cool deal. So I think both of those guys are pushing for a starting role, and I'm excited to see how the next 12 practices go.
Great. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Blake.
Get y'all a little bit of Mallory, and then we can get out of here.
Take a step up. Well, thanks, man. You're good.
Any change physically, like height, weight, all that stuff?
Oh yeah, I've put on I don't know about height, but weight I've put probably about 10 pounds on that side for the season.
So what are you now?
In the 240 ranges, kind of hovers every day depending on how much we're running out there.
You did that purposely, yeah?
Yeah, yes,
What,
of course.
can you talk about that a little?
About just trying to gain weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know I had to get this weight up, and I hope it keeps going up too this summer. But I mean, the strength staff and Kyle, the nutritionist, have done a great job these last, I would say, 6 weeks. Trying to get that up because we want to start spring off at a good weight and keep it that way, and keep building from there.
You want to confirm today that Michael Irvin is transferring, and any thoughts on him, reflections on him, and what that means?
Yeah, I mean, no matter what, he's family to us. That's my brother. I wish nothing but the best for him. No matter where he goes, he's gonna be great. I mean, wherever he goes, that team's gonna be lucky to get someone like him just because he's a standout guy, and I wish nothing but the best for him.
Will, how's the tight end fit into this new offense?
Great. I mean, I think for this offense is great for us. We got athletic guys in our room. We got playmakers. So this offense really opens it up for us to make plays and be the athletes that they recruited us to be.
How much would you say you're lining up attached to the line? Very much or not?
Yeah, I mean, it's still a good mix of all. So whether it's in the backfield or spread out or attached, I think we're doing a good bit of all of it. So we're not necessarily just a big wide receiver. We're still getting our hand in third and doing some dirty work.
Are you still roommates with Brevin?
Oh, absolutely.
You are, right?
Absolutely.
So how is he keeping up with everything, and also how is he doing physically and mentally?
Oh, he's great. I mean, you guys know him. He's always positive, always happy, just a goofball. But when it comes to football, he's very serious. And these last couple months, or the 6 weeks that we've been back, he's been doing great. He's recovering well, and he's excited to get back because he sees the type of offense we got, and he's ready to come back and play.
How do you keep up with everything? On your iPad or something? How do you just watch film? Or?
Yeah, absolutely. We got meetings. We're in here pretty much all day. So.
We might get up out of here, man.